Scammed by a Sugar Daddy. Episode 2.
Episode 2, baby.
We're back.
Did I hear Sugar Daddy?
That's like music to her ears. Sugar Daddy?
I love Sugar Daddies. Honestly, being a sugar baby, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work, but it's pretty sweet.
Hard work.
Oh, God. I mean, not that hard. They don't get that hard. I mean, with a
Because
little
they can't.
help.
They're so damn old, they can't get it up.
With a little help from their friend, they do. Trust me. They can just...
With a little friend by your friendly Viagra.
This is true. Hey, sponsor me.
What's that other one? Cialis?
Cialis. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sprinkle some of that. But
Today knows all about that. It's like, it's not necessarily drugging because it's like beneficial to both of you.
I mean, yeah, but I'd rather them not be able to get it up and just give me money. I'm not trying to sleep with them, but...
But when you get into sticky situations...
Yeah, we've been in quite a few sticky situations.
It's like you're between a rock and a really hard spot.
Really hard, or really soft, trying to be hard. Okay, so in this episode, obviously we're going to talk about sugar daddies, mainly, but pros and cons, because there's a lot of benefits. But there's also a lot of downfalls, and you got to be careful, especially girls nowadays on the internet.
Yeah, you got to be safe. That's a big thing. Everybody's like just getting like fooled by these guys because they claim they have money. And I mean, I guess we could say that because it happened firsthand experience to us.
Yeah, safety's key though, guys, but we've learned firsthand, and we want to like share, a couple experiences. Maybe number one experience we recently had. Me and Alex did.
But fuck, before that, let's talk about how you just jumped into a goddamn swamp.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen our cover photo, but I got quite a few mosquito bites on me. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty gnarly.
We have a friend that has like a pool, and he doesn't, I mean, I guess he doesn't take care of it. Like the filter went out, so he just blatantly gave up on it.
How many years has it been since he cleaned that pool?
I think at one point it was blue. It looked nice.
But when? Have you seen it?
I've never seen it blue, and it's been a year, so.
Yeah, so think about a cesspool filled with urine and...
We'll drop a photo in here, but it's literally going to be like alligators are living in there. I'm surprised that she didn't get her leg bitten off or something.
I mean, it's only been 2 days, so we're going to see. I mean, I am feeling unwell, but I always feeling unwell. So
she's already on an antibiotic.
I'm
to,
ill.
Like, it
constantly.
Get it swarmed up in there.
Which is, my antibiotic of choice is vodka. It kills everything.
Not only did she jump once, but she jumped twice.
I did. I had to do one and one for the OnlyFans, which I forgot to take my top off, which I'm so upset
So how was it for OnlyFans then?
I thought that that's what I was doing.
She's just worried about the green water and getting fucking eaten by the Loch Ness Monster. She forgot to take the top off.
I jumped in and I couldn't even feel my body. I was like just gooey and felt gnarly, and I thought that I didn't have clothes on.
In the beginning of our shoot, like, neither of us would touch the water.
No.
I barely put a toe in the water, and she's like, you're gonna get a fungus. And 30 minutes later, this bitch is, like, fucking mermaid diving. You guys want to play mermaids in my pool?
Well, once I got my toe wet, I was like, well, fuck it, I'm already in the water.
Once I put my toe in the door.
I'm already one toe in the door, I might as well just jump in, Well, and that's what happened. Yeah. But I'm alive. I got so many DMs after that, by the way. Like, half of them were like, you're fucking nasty, you're gonna die, you are gonna get infection, nobody's gonna touch you. I'm like, alright.
It's probably Karen and all her fucking friends.
Yeah, and then half of them were like, you're so rad. I'm like, cool, thanks.
You're so rad for jumping in that swamp.
I just felt like if I didn't do it, like, I would have regretted it, because I don't, no regrets in my life, so I might as well do
regrets.
No regrets. I'm gonna get that no regrets across my chest. You know what movie I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's RV.
Yes, RV movie. Yes, when he gets bit by the spider.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a fucking spider in that pool.
Probably
it was
like
huge.
50. I can't even.
It was a tarantula,
coin, like as big as that, just floating in, and we were trying to get it out, and it was dead and accidentally sunk, and
it floated to the bottom.
I
probably stepped on it when I jumped in, and mind you, the water wasn't filled to the top, but I'm only 5'1", so...
Mind you, all the boys piss into this thing. Oh. When, like, they go in the backyard, they're just doing shit in the backyard, piss, puke, and...
It's a cesspool.
There's so many diseases in there, Janae.
It's okay. It's not the worst thing I've done, but we did it. We're here. That's our cover photo, so if you see that nasty shit...
Fire-ass photos from it, though, so it was worth it.
It was worth it. now we got
There's a video of it too. It's gonna be on the website. So
yeah, we got a cover photo, and now we're here.
Now we're back.
We are back. Talk about some sugar daddies.
Speaking of no regrets.
No regrets. Actually, do have some regrets. Not gonna lie.
What?
The last sugar daddy that we met up with, supposedly he was a sugar daddy. He was not. This is one thing you got to be really aware of and kind of do your research. When you get the DM in your Instagram and it sounds too good to be true,
It's too good to be true.
this is
It's
true.
too good to be true.
It's true. And that's what happened to us, and we experienced it firsthand, and we kind of want to give you guys a little lowdown and a little scoop-de-doop how to do it right and how not to do it right, and we did not do it right.
We didn't do it right. But it's a learning curve.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, and you're going to have to learn here and there, but not everybody gets as lucky as us, so we just kind of want to, you know, give our story so you guys can be a little smarter.
And like all jokes aside, luckily we are safe because
Yeah.
it kind of was a scary situation.
Very scary. Yes, it got a little out of hand.
And it got out of hand really quickly because it was just a really casual thing. Like a friend was just like, do you want to come hang out?
Yeah.
I have the messages, like literally says
Super cash. Pull it up, sis. It was the only reason why we went to see this guy was because he was actually pretty cool. We FaceTimed him a few times. He had been following Alex for a while.
I think he even followed you, and like I told him, oh, I'm gonna bring my friend. Like I don't want to go by myself, and he was totally okay with that.
Yeah. Because you never, this is number one rule, never go by yourself if you're meeting somebody for the first time.
You can't
always
do
meet in public.
And do it in a public place. We met at a bar, so it was like the most open, like nothing was weird about it ever.
Yeah.
And we had said in the beginning that we didn't want to do anything sexual.
Yeah.
And that
front and forward.
And he sent like voice memos and stuff, like saying nothing sexual. And it's all here on, oh my god, here it is.
Read it.
He's so scary. I'm still so scared of him.
Dude, I hate this guy.
I said, are you trying to hook up? I wouldn't be into that, but we're down to hang out. And he said, hang out, drink, not anything sexual. And I need to know what time you can come over to the bar. And then I said, I need you to send me some kind of payment prior to this if it's legit. And he said, I can get the hotel up front when we meet. I said, hotel, ? Because he said no hooking up. Yeah, where are you out? Call me. Then we called, we FaceTimed, and she was with me at this point, and it was like the most chill thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, he seemed like just a normal guy, and he's like, we can just hang out, have drinks, and he had been staying at, like, this hotel, so we met at, like, the Circle Bar, like, at the hotel.
Yeah, and we're familiar with the area. We live in,
It was literally, like, 5 minutes away from here. It
Yeah.
was the most, like, casual thing ever, and it was, like, just right on the water, so it was, like, he seemed like a normal.
He seems so normal. Honestly, super easy to talk to, super chill. I mean...
Young, too. Like, literally probably, like, 27, 28 years old.
Mind you, he was in a Rolls Royce, so we believe he has money. I mean,
yeah.
If you're in a Rolls Royce,
he put the Rolls in valet, so we're like, all right, this could be legit.
Yeah,
not even to be like, oh.
But we're literally only going to see him for a reason, because he wanted to hang out with us, and if somebody wants to hang out with you, time is money.
Time is money. And a big thing was that, like, he made it very clear that he didn't want to hook up. Like, neither of us wanted to do that.
He wanted company.
He wanted company, and that's a huge thing nowadays with sugar daddies, is they really do just want company.
I've had multiple sugar daddies that I have not had any sexual interaction with, and they just are looking for a friend. They want company. They're lonely. Mind you, they're usually a lot older. This guy was a lot younger, but it could happen. He's foreign, so we thought maybe he doesn't have any friends here.
And no racist, like, nothing racist aside, but he was foreign.
Yeah.
And, like,
true.
The way he treated us when we got there and he got to have alcohol in his system, it changed a lot.
Other things, I think.
And I think a lot of it came with, like, his traditions and things like that, was, like, the respect me and...
So, different nationalities have different ways of showing their respect for women. And
can you give an impression?
You respect me. You respect me.
It was so bad. I just, like, I have PTSD every time I think about it.
Yeah, I do.
And nothing even happened, like, to me. Like, I
took the fall.
Yeah, she did. And she usually does because, like, I'm not... Yeah. Even OnlyFans wise, like, you go so much farther than I have. Again. Like, you're just, like, a more wilder person.
Yeah, I am.
It's totally always been
I'm a little older. I'm a little more experienced in that area because I have done things. So, I'm not normally afraid of this stuff, but...
Going into this, she was like, I've been doing this since I was 18, Alex. Like, don't stress. Like,
I'm not afraid.
I'm like...
No.
And I'm like, Danae, are you sure? Like, Kyla waited in the fucking parking lot for us for the first 30 minutes.
We had our manager waiting for us outside because, you know, you want to make sure things are, like, solid. And we're like, fuck yeah, everything's chill. This guy's Gucci. Like, he's vibing. We're listening to music. We're chilling. Nothing weird at all. Like, he's a cool dude. I don't know.
But then, like, I guess alcohol just, like...
180, dude.
179.
We've all seen it. Alcohol can get the best of people, and it sure did with this guy.
It was, like, I can't even explain how quickly it happened. Like, probably, like, 20 minutes. It flipped, and, like, I had said, oh, I'm hungry. I'm going to order some food down at the bar while we were there. And he's like, no, we could just go back up to the room and get some drinks sent up there, and then we can call, like, Yard House in or something.
And we're like, dude, I love Yard House.
Yeah.
Say less.
I'll get the poke nachos, please. Literally, we call in, we order the food.
We know Yard House by heart. Like,
and Danae's like, we all poured our food order in. He gives me the money, and Danae's like, I'm totally cool. I'm just going to chill, hang out here with him.
Fine.
And you go pick up the food. And I'm like, okay, say less. Yeah. He gives me the money, I go pick up the food.
10 minutes away, maybe, max.
Yeah, it was so close.
Yeah.
It was the fucking Irvine Yard House right here. Like, it was 10 minutes away from where we were. And I pick up the food. I was maybe gone 24 minutes. Yeah. If that. At like, max. So fucking quick.
Dude, as soon as she left, homeboy did a 180. It was intense. And I'm a small girl. He was
a bigger guy. He was, like... Not even built. He was like honestly just like a chubby guy.
Yeah, and I've been in some scary situations before. This one was a little. It was borderline. Like I had to play my cards right. So when somebody's very like intense, basically he started out kind of getting very verbal about what he actually wanted. When in the very beginning he said he didn't want, which. I mean, come on. We all know dudes. But I didn't think he was going to be that aggressive and as far as telling me what he wanted. And he was very forward about what he wanted. And me being down for whatever, I'm like, dude, okay, I don't want any problems, whatever. Like, he was getting very flustered and frustrated within a short few minutes. So, you know, I'm down, whatever. I'm just trying to ease the tension,
so it doesn't get too hot and heavy, like, because I feel like as fucked up as it sounds, you were like a little scared. Like
honestly, I was.
Scary situation.
Yeah, it was scary. So it was kind of a flight or fight moment. You either do something about it or you don't. And I did the most for him. We'll just say I tried my best, but it was getting out of hand, and he was very aggressive. He was a lot bigger than me, a lot stronger than me, and I kind of didn't really know what to do in the situation. So things got a little intense, and I'm pretty good about easing stuff like that, but
you're pretty good with your words and like being able to talk, but even I got back and I called them probably both 10 times. I called her, I called him, no one was answering. I started to go into panic. I'm like, she's gonna be dead. She's dead in the hotel room. I didn't know what to think. At that point I was starting to get worried, so I said fuck yeah. I just went up there and I knocked on the door. No one answers for a minute. I could hear them inside, so like I know they're in there, but like I still had like a weird gut feeling. Oh my god, today we forgot the main point of this fucking conversation.
What was the main point?
Before we went into this fucking scenario with this guy in the car, we talked about a fucking safe word.
Oh my god, we had a safe word. And I bombed
Our safe word was
You always have to have a safe word. This is super important. This is like on the scale of like being safe, having a safe word.
Having a safe word. We get it, and our safe word was having and a public places. Those are three main key things that you have to do if you're ever meeting up with people like that. Yeah. And our thing was, I wish Chick-fil-A was open. Like, we have an inside joke about Chick-fil-A. She's never had Chick-fil-A. She's only had the sauce.
I had the sauce on a penis. It's great. I love Chick-fil-A sauce. Never had the food, but the sauce is great.
We're going to go get Chick-fil-A tomorrow to try it out.
Yeah. We should do that. Every time I say this, I never do. Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm just like, I want to suck dick with Chick-fil-A sauce, and that's it. Anyways, back to the story.
Fucking Chick-fil-A.
So that was the safe word.
That was our safe word, was I wish Chick-fil-A was open. It's just like, it was late at night, wouldn't have been open, so we just were like, I wish Chick-fil-A was open.
Yeah.
So when I get there, I knock on the door, no one's answering. He finally opens the door, answers, and he's butt-ass naked. But he's butt-ass naked, and Danae's just, like, on the bed, just looking like a scared little puppy dog. And the first thing she says, and I'm walking in with all this Yard House, and he's naked, and I'm just like,
what?
Like, what the fuck's going on?
Like, can we talk about, like, you didn't really realize he was naked because how small it was?
Okay, pinky. This is how big my pinky is. Like,
this is why I was, like, not that afraid.
It was this small heart.
Bro, it was, like, like this.
1.5 inch. And I was just like...
I have never in my life...
I almost thought it was a transgender because I maybe thought he had a vagina.
Same. But he was so...
It was so, like, not there, and I'm like, what the fuck?
But I've also never been with this type of race, so I was thinking maybe...
It's normal or something.
I have no idea.
But he's just, like, and I'm just, like, have the fucking Yard House bags in, and I'm like, my jaw drops, and I'm just, like, staring. He's like, what? You don't respect me? And then he starts talking to me, and, like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? And Danae, she just looks at me, she goes, I wish Chipotle was open. And I'm like, Danae, what?
I said Chipotle.
And I'm like, we just got all this Yard House. Like, what do you mean I wish Chipotle was open? And I'm like, I'm high as fuck. I'm like, Chipotle? Like, why the fuck would we go to Chipotle?
And I'm like, yeah, Chipotle. I wish Chipotle was open.
We've never eaten at Chipotle together ever in our lives. And I'm like, why the fuck? Eat your fucking Yard House, bitch. Like, why the fuck do you want to go to Chipotle?
I'm like, I don't. I'm eating it. I'm like, I don't.
Her hand is, like, shaking. I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm good. And I'm like, it doesn't seem like it. Like, let's go. And she's like, he's like, you're not leaving. Like, and he would like, he would not let her leave.
He would not let us leave, especially together.
Yeah, we were not leaving together. He wouldn't let us. But like, you are a lot smaller than I am. I was like not that scared of him. Yeah. But like, I also feel like if he would have hit me, like I would have probably.
I think I wasn't scared of him until
he got aggressive.
Yeah,
like,
until it got a little sexual, and then he started like doing the whole like trying to be like macho, like smacking me, spitting in my face.
I think he was on drugs. Straight up, I think he was on drugs.
It had to be, because honestly, there's no way that any man would be like okay with this. At one point, he was choking me so hard, I fucking puked. I kept asking him to stop. I don't know why he didn't understand what. I mean, he knows English.
Didn't you say he tried to eat your throat after
you
did that too?
Yes, I puked, and he's like, give it to me, and he's like putting it in his mouth. Like, oh, I just want to throw up thinking about it. This is the worst.
She texts him every single day, I feel like
karma's coming
for you. Like, you owe me fucking money. Like, I can't believe you disrespect me like this. Like, I don't know about your culture, but this is mine.
Talking about back to this, he literally, I think he called us maybe 150 times.
And he still called after we left. Yeah. We're like, no, we're leaving. Like, you've disrespected us. Like, this was not part of what we were doing. We were just supposed to hang out, be cool, be friends.
Nothing. Nope. He's like, I want friends here. I don't know, friends here. I just moved here. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm totally cool with that. Like, I'm down for that. But the fact that he got, like, aggressive and physical and knowing that I'm helpless, like, what am I going to do? Like, come on. But at the end of the day, I did put myself in that situation. I put both of us in that situation thinking that everything was okay. Just don't. We just know. You got to listen to your gut. Honestly, my gut was a little screwed because I'm thinking, like, oh, yeah, everything's chill. Like, he sounded normal, you know, but that's what drugs and alcohol do. You don't...
Especially mixed. Like, it went so crazily from 0 to 100. Like, quick, like, 5 fucking 90. Like, I don't even know what he did.
Only reason why I was upset was because like, my lip busted a little bit. So I was
don't
really
fuck
pissed.
with my face.
Yeah, don't mess with my face, bro. Like, give me a bruise or something, but don't... Yeah, I'm pissed. Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Just don't do. I mean, if, like I said, if you get a DM talking about let's meet up for money.
Let me tell you this guy's Instagram too. Just like.
Oh yeah.
Just so then shits and gigs. The fucked up part is he called us. I need to count these messages right now of how many times he called.
He called, I think, at least 120 that night.
And it wasn't even just me. It was you too. So it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So first it was supposed 13, to be cash. 14. Then it was supposed to be Zelle, which I'm fine with Zelle.
And a lot of the reason why we believed in the beginning is because he did have cash when we were there. So, like, there was cash, and we're like, okay, this is legit. And it was chill, like, it was normal. And then, like... the cash, he just... And then I don't even know what happened.
Then it went to, money order. Like, whoa, that's a red flag. No money orders. We don't do that. I'm sorry. I know you're foreign, but that's not how we roll. You either get half of it up front, ladies, or you just don't go. Because then you know it's not real. And then...
Can we listen to this?
Yeah.
Oh, like right now, I know what I'm saying. Like, really calm down.
Oh my god.
So now you know what...
just think about the respect me.
Yeah, the respect to me. Okay? Also, how we got out of there. This is kind of important. He did not want us to leave. He was so adamant. This time it was 2 o'clock. We're both standing up. We're just like, he would not want us to leave.
With the door open. I have the door open, like my
and
arm
I was like,
like
I'm
pressed
so
up
tired.
against
We
it.
made the most amount of excuses. Nothing was working. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll stay. He wanted me to stay. Somebody to stay. I'm like, I'll stay with you. He's like, if you want the money, he's like, I'll pay you double. What will it take for you to get here, to stay here? I'm like, he's like, double money. I'm like, no, just whatever we talked about in the beginning.
That was like a way to get out of it though. Like we kind of knew like.
We knew we weren't going to get anything at this point, and at this point, honestly, fuck the money. I really don't give a shit. Like, it's time to go.
He was fucking, it was just gross. It smelled. We needed a 420 dips at that thing so quick.
We should have left a long time ago, but you know what? We couldn't. So then I said, you know what? Let me just walk her to the car. She's tired. I just want to make sure she gets in the car safe. Is that okay? I'll come right back. Like, I'll be right back. And that's what we did. And we fucking ran down that hallway, ran down the stairs. And
we ran and we never fucking looked back. I swear to God, like it was as dramatic as it sounds. We fucking took off running and we're like, Danae, don't look back, just go.
Like,
we contemplated taking the stairs because the elevator took so long. We're just like fucking banging like, come on.
We off-roaded.
Because then the
gate
freaking
wasn't
parking thing was closed, so we were stuck in there, and we drove
Yeah.
through the bushes. We're like, we have to get out of here. This is getting so out of hand. We're scared he's gonna come out here and like bust our tires.
Yeah.
And then to make matters even worse, as we're leaving, Kyla calls at like 2 a.m, and she's like, dude, this guy just hit me up.
Yeah.
And then he hits Kyla up, and we're like, what? So then now we kind of have an idea to like maybe set him up.
Yeah. So this is what we're planning on. We'll see. Hopefully.
Not like do anything like violent, but just like, yo, like what's going on?
Like you're hitting up all our friends for the same thing. I don't want to see him.
You're just gonna play all of our friends? Fuck no, because not a lot of people would know how to handle the situation like we did.
It's scary, and it could have been a lot worse if we weren't fucking smart. And I think that we are to a sense, but BBHRUZ9. Run that shit.
Run it up.
Run it up. Run it up. But. So that's a bad experience, but there are a lot of positive experiences. We are here. We learned a good lesson.
Yeah, a really good lesson.
Yeah, just, the key points, just being safe, but...
I think that I know you've had, like, experiences, like, meeting sugar daddies online and shit like that, and, like, good ones that, like, are legit.
Yes.
But I think, from my personal experience, and I've never, like, hooked up with any of those guys or anything sort of like that. You don't have to because, like we said earlier, it's just company.
You don't have to.
But a big thing is you'll meet so many older people out at the bar, and then that's how you, in a way, like, or not even a bar, like a restaurant, a fucking fair, a concert, anywhere you go.
Yeah.
And it's like when you meet people in public, it's so much more legit. It's so much safer. You know who these people are.
It's
you
more
know
natural.
You know what you're dealing with.
You can feel the vibe right away. Like, I literally just met one 4 nights ago, maybe, and it's been great. Like, I met him randomly in San Diego. I went out one night, and he obviously was at a place extremely old, approached me, but I think it's like that vibe you said. If that's what you're looking for, it's going to come to you. You just got to set it out there.
It's what you're putting out, you're going to receive back, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are good guys out there. There are people that just want company. I mean, another one I just met in Hollywood, I went to an event, and he lost his wife 25 years ago, and he hasn't been with a girl since, and he just wants to go out to dinner with somebody and have a conversation. These people are old. He's in his 80s. Like, he has nobody, and he's still alive and kicking, and he's like, wants to go out, wants to have fun, but who was there? Nobody.
Yeah.
You know, and people don't talk to these guys.
And people who don't have kids or family and shit, that's a big thing for people too. If you don't have anybody, like, older people want to enjoy their years, especially their last years with somebody. Like, company is a huge thing, and good company.
To have somebody good looking, that's young and fun, that brings them life again.
She said, don't mind if I do.
Sorry, say less. I'm here. I'll eat food and fucking talk to you.
That's
down.
like the freaking Newport guy. Like, we have so much fun. We just go eat good food with him and chill with him and drink with him.
Guy, he's in Newport, and he's super cool. He wines and dines us, and we just talk and chill. We might
doesn't expect anything from us. We just chill with him.
Might go shopping. Might just like get some ice cream, like whatever. And honestly, a lot of these people are good mentorships. Like he's
pointed us in some really, really good directions.
Yeah, they're smart. They've been through the ringer. They're older. Like, that's something up your alley, and explore it because there's obviously pros and cons, but there's some legit websites that are meant for this, and I've used quite a few.
She's gone through them and learned.
I've gone through them. I've seen what are the legit ones and what aren't, and you know when you want to waste your time, when you don't want to waste your time. There's different sites that you can. I'll put the link up, but there's a list. I have top 10 kind of a lot.
Holy shit.
But there's a lot. There's things to explore, and if you're really looking to just like have that sugar baby life, it is a lifestyle. It is work, and you do have to communicate with them, and you do have to put in the time to text and, you know, flirt and
It's like
give
a
them
job.
attention. Yeah.
It's literally like a
It's
job.
like having a puppy. You gotta talk to them. You gotta feed them, which is going out to dinner. You obviously don't pay for anything, but if you want to put in the work, you're gonna receive benefits, and it's pretty cool. There's different levels to it. You want to go on vacation, you want a monthly allowance. You gotta figure out which ones are good and which ones you want, and it's all a learning thing. But you just gotta get out there and try it if you want to try it. But you just gotta be safe. The internet.
It's huge being safe, yeah. The internet's a scary place,
It
and
is.
it's like, it's almost like the internet's a scarier place in the world.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
like,
It
it
is.
just, like, the internet leads you to
Yeah.
scarier things in the world.
Absolutely. And Instagram is not the place to meet people. I'm telling you, if they have money,
They're
will
not going to
subscribe.
be on Instagram.
I'm
They're
sorry.
not going to be on your Instagram.
They swipe up, what's your Cash App? They know where your Cash App is, because if you have one, you best believe it's in your bio. You got a link tree or you got it connected to your Instagram. They know where to find your Cash App. If they want to get your attention, they're going to send you money.
If they're not sending you money, they're not about it. I'll tell
Bottom
you
line.
that, yeah.
Bottom line. The only way that these guys are getting my attention is they Zelle me, Venmo me.
Right away.
All my links are in the bio.
Yeah.
You want to get my attention? Send me money, and guess what? I will respond.
Yeah.
That's just natural. Like, I see something coming in. Who's this? I'm gonna respond.
Not just like, hey, babe, how are you? Let me take you out. No.
Yeah.
Like,
you want some money? Yeah. Do I want money, or are you just gonna send it? I'm not asking you to send me money. If you want to send me money, and I'm gonna respond. I'm not a bitch. Like, I'm not asking for a free stuff. I will return the favor, but you gotta do it first.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything first. And don't do it first. Just don't.
and nothing's free.
No, hell
Nothing
no.
is free.
You're not free. You're putting in work. This isn't, it could go, there's a fine line, but you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, and you don't, it's 2022. I mean, we're not stupid. You gotta do something. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to, but there's different types of people out there. There's different types of sugar daddies. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. You can find one. They're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, positives and negatives, but, yeah, look up those links. If you want to explore.
There's
Put
a
your
lot out
feelings
there.
out,
Yeah.
But just be safe. Bring a girlfriend along.
Yeah, don't ever do it alone.
Yeah, don't do it alone.
Public places.
Yeah.
Try to meet people in person.
Yeah, in person is the best. Honestly, I meet them randomly. It's just networking. Like, went to Hollywood, found 4 in one night.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And they all have their own benefits, there's different levels to it. Like,
You reap different benefits from all of them.
absolutely, and
None
you
of them
learn
have to
stuff.
know about each other.
It's
They're
your
just
own
sugar
secret.
daddies. It's not like you're in a relationship with them. It's not like you're
Hell
sleeping
no.
with them.
And they're older. They're not stupid.
No, they know what's
They
going
know.
on because they probably have other little chickies coming around
Yeah, they have
too.
little babies too. But, they're not you, so they want a little.
They want a little spice of everything.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of them don't like the tattoos, but they'll live with it. A few of them I met.
You could put a freaking long sleeve on and call
I don't
it
know.
a
A
day.
few of them were like, I like, you're perfect, but I don't know about all the tattoos. I'm like, great,
Go back to the 909, girl.
great. Yeah, I'm a little ratchet, but they don't need to see that side. You can pull my hair back.
Yeah.
You can be
Let's
whoever
go.
you want to be.
I'm like a bird
I like
of
fly
away.